So here's a good one, a quick one, about a guy who's clearly a nice guy. Clearly a relationship guy trying to get involved and date with a Tinderella. It ain't gonna work. And is shocked when the Tinderella pretty much just wants to have him as someone that she can have a relationship with, but not have relations with, and is hooking up with somebody else. Title: The girl I started talking to recently admitted that she hooked up with a guy the night before. He says here, over a year ago, I matched with a girl on a dating app. He's not saying what app, but we all know what app. We started talking, but then drifted off after a month in the summer of 2022. Translation: she got bored with you and she's hooking up with 5 other dudes. Since then, I haven't used dating apps or tried dating at all. I'm 24 years old and she's 28. Over a week ago, we reconnected and we've had phone calls every night before going to bed. Nice guy central. He doesn't have the balls to ask her out and go somewhere or make it real. He's just talking to her on the phone or texting her. Throughout the days, we'd text each other and share stuff about our personal lives and grew more comfortable with each other. She told me how she was surprised that I wanted something more serious, because most of the guys she encountered on the app just wanted hookups. Well, that's what Tinder is about, or pretty much most of the apps are about nowadays. But this was the nice guy who wants to get to know her and her hopes and her dreams and all that, and she's thinking, nice guy, this is the guy I'm going to get into a relationship with and have him work for it and provide and all that. Meanwhile, I'll go have fun on the side. She told me that she was only looking to date, no hookups. She even mentioned how she doesn't do Netflix and chill. Translation: okay, we can be in a relationship and we're not going to do Netflix and chill. No. We're going to go out on the town and you are going to buy me dinners and take me to shows and all these things, but no hookups. And Mr. Nice Guy here, okay. We made plans to meet up next weekend since we had busy work weeks. We agreed it would be best to meet up for a few days before deciding on being exclusive. Dude, a few dates and you're already deciding to be exclusive, but you say we're going to do a few dates first and then decide to be exclusive. Somebody's going to get free dinners out of this jackass. But she claimed that even though we weren't exclusive, she was only talking to me. Guess what? Tinderellas talk to lots of dudes or chicks. Last night, a few hours before our scheduled call, she messaged me saying how she completely forgot about her aunt's birthday and she couldn't talk that night, and I was fine with that. Blowing you off the last minute to probably go hook up with Chad or Tyrone. She messaged me later that midnight saying she was hoping we could talk before work in the morning. I called her this morning, and at some point in the conversation, she brought up, I'm going to be honest with you, and mentioned how she'd been talking with another guy during the same time as me and how he came over the night before. Hold on here. Is this the same night you said that you had to do something with because of your aunt? You lied, and you said that you weren't talking to anybody else, but you were, and you said, we can't hook up, but you're hooking up with this guy? This is what happens to nice guys. He's in the friend zone. He's going to be used for dates, while she's going to hook up with Chad and Tyrone. Because she could see, this is why nice guys, relationship guys, can't get with Tinderellas. She said it wasn't a hookup, how they actually intend planning to go out after he came over. But from what he told me, she told me that he stayed from 7 to 11 p.m. and when he gave her a massage in the first hour, which led to SEX for the remainder of his time there. Yeah, because this dude coming over giving her a massage is not going to lead to something else. Back many moons ago, I had girls. I had a couple girls, let's just say back in college, that I was acquainted with, and really liked me. And I'd come over to their house to hang out, and I could take them or leave them. It's interesting how that works. The ones you could take or leave are chasing after you, and I learned that. And they wanted to give me massages. How nice of them. And what do you think happened after that? She said that nothing sexual happened before meeting up. How their messages and calls were purely friendly and sweet. But the meetup last night was mainly SEX. Because she's a pro at this. That being said, she said how they texted more after she left, and he seemed so sweet. She apologized for lying to me, and I really appreciate her honesty. Smack. Dude, she's just playing you to keep have you take her out and buy shit for her. But now I'm confused about her intentions. She said she doesn't want hookups, but she let a guy come over for the first time they met at her place. Of course, I can believe she was naive enough to believe that they would end up going out that night. Dude, the only one that's naive here is you. But now she's saying how she really likes me and she wants to meet up with me and go on a date this weekend still. I get it. We're not exclusive, but this makes me feel a bit weird. Should I shrug it off or should I question her? Dude, no, what you should do is never talk to her again. She is using you. She is a liar. She's a bullshitter. She's not naive. She knows exactly what she's doing. You are naive. And I don't mean to really be a jerk, but this guy needs to fucking hear it. You know, stop being so nice. Stop doing that nice guy shit. I'm going to talk to her for fucking 2 months straight every night by texting to get to know her. You see a girl you like, you ask her out. She turns you down, move on to another one. And you don't be that Mr. Nice Guy crap or go for that crap that we're only going to strictly date and no Netflix and cuddling and no hooking up. There's no romantic relationship without any sex, okay, period. So, dude, you have a lot to learn before you move forward. But she is a Tinderella. She's into hookups. That's not girlfriend material. And you get with someone like this, you're going to be very, very much taken advantage of and hurt. And clearly, by the way, she's 28 years old. You're younger than her. She's older. She's been at this game longer. And she's probably looking for that nice guy to settle down with. But meanwhile, hook up with Chad and Tyra on the side. So, bro, don't be that guy. Learn. And then when you've learned some things, been around the block, then maybe you can date. Do not date this chick.